I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. All right, how was your weekend? Let's get into it. We're gonna jump through the shit quickly. Let's get into the weekend. We're toasting to fuck shit. Yeah.
Why would we toast to that?
Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. What are we toasting to?
To non-fuck.
To non-fuck shit. All right.
For you fucking it.
Excuse me. Yes. But anyway, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was all right.
What'd you do?
I chilled this weekend. I had a low-key weekend. My daughter got hit by a car this weekend.
Yes, I remember you called and told me that I was with you in spirit because I was laid up with my knee injury. But I called you to make sure. What?
Act like her mama.
Fuck you. That's fucked up. But nah, man, it's crazy because when you told me that she got hit by a car, I was like, wait, what? She got hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that happen?
She was walking to the store. And the dog was in the yard and she got scared and jumped in the street.
Oh, God.
My poor baby.
Poor baby. But thank God she's okay.
Yeah, she's good. She
got a broken leg.
She got a broken leg.
And what else?
God, that's it.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Her summer's done.
Yeah, her summer's pretty much done. But that's okay. That's all right. Everything's gonna, hey, what's up, guys? Finna get drunk, man. Wait, you need a lawyer? Peace Star said you need a lawyer. Baby girl straight. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
Sorry for the late broadcast. Again, there was so much going on behind the scenes, but we are here. You guys hit the like button if you're just now tuning in. But I'm not gonna hold you guys all night. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Monday we went out bowling.
On a goddamn Monday.
On a Monday. We didn't get home until I got home like at 3 something.
Did you?
Yeah.
So what's up, my
You got home later than me, and I had to be up at 7:30 to go to physical therapy.
Damn.
Yeah, out partying, fucked up my knee more.
I'm still tired.
Yo, you is not the only one. But what's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, y'all love us. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the topic. So, speaking of kids, how often do you make your child take a bath?
Every day.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you're white, no, I'm joking. For the Caucasian people, Ashton Kutcher and his wife, Malia, I guess they only wash their kids when they're dirty. So if they see dirt, spot dirt, then they wash their kids. And
that's crazy because that means you just letting it build up.
Yeah.
They dirty already, but you're letting them build up.
Yeah. And she's she doesn't use soap often when she does wash. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's very dirty because we sweat.
Like a day like today?
Yes.
And you didn't bother to shower?
You didn't bother to shower. So I guess they did a little video saying, oh, look, guys, we got our kids in the shower. But yeah, how long has it been since they've been in the shower?
That's crazy. Dirty ass tub.
Their water bill is not high at all. I think that's super, super nasty.
And Ice-T's wife says she don't shower like that either.
Yo, and
so when she get feel musty, she just go to the sink and
that's dirty. Like, and I love Ice-T. Definitely love him on Law and Order.
Nigga got 3 lines.
But how are you?
Yep, that's a dead body.
My thing is this, right? If you're only washing when you feel musty, like you're not washing your twat.
That's crazy.
That's nasty.
And he licking that. That goes back to Tim. I tell you.
Yo, that's just nasty as hell. But speaking of that, though, Ice-T's wife, Coco, she basically said that she's still breastfeeding. Now, I feel like if you want to have your kid get
she's 5.
Yes.
Or 6.
But why is she still latching onto your titty? Like, I don't have kids, so I'm not familiar with the whole breastfeeding thing, but I know a 5-year-old still shouldn't be sucking your titty.
She got a mouthful of teeth.
Exactly. She looked like a grown man.
She do look like a grown ass man. She look just like Ice-T.
She does look just like Ice-T, yo.
I don't want if I had a baby with strong features, I might disown it.
You're an idiot. You can't do that.
No strong features.
No, that's not right.
Strong?
Yeah.
You strong in the face?
That's your kid, nigga. Your kid look like you. What do you mean?
I don't know, bucko.
If my baby strong in the face, it
Strong
ain't my
in the face.
baby.
Like, goddamn.
That's fucked up, yo. You're not a good dad. Even
I'm a good dad.
No, you're not.
Because my kids are beautiful. Now, if they were strong in the face, I wouldn't be a good dad.
You're a little strong in the face.
That's crazy. I'm a man. No little daughter should be strong in the face.
That's fucked up.
She look like Ice-T now.
They do look like twins. Yeah. But, I feel like this. As kids grow older, they grow into their own. And she, she's not an ugly little girl. She's not. I don't feel like no kid is ugly. I feel like kids look a certain way. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't know who you're trying
to save face for, but you see some ugly kids.
Well, but anyway, so I just feel like there's no ugly kids. Oh, my bad. I was reading the comments. But anyway, so speaking of kids, Future and his baby's mother, what is her name?
I don't know.
Brittini.
This is the 10th one or the 11th?
I'm not really sure, but they got into it. Well, she blasted him on social media. She basically said that he text messaged his son and called his mother a hoe. So of course, we don't know how true that is. He said that she was capping. Well, no, people said that she was capping. He only wrote back, pray for her.
Yeah, pray for her.
Now, she started a t-shirt and a hat line that said, pray for him. And he started a shirt line that said, pray for her. How petty is that? They belong together. They might as well work it out because
I like that. That's my level of pettiness.
Yeah, it is.
But for him to text his 8-year-old kid talking about your mama a hoe.
But did he really text that though?
Yeah, it could have been.
I mean, it's fucked up if he did, but I'm not gonna really be like, oh, he's mad fucked up because we don't really know his side of the story. But if he did, it is fucked up because whatever goes on between you and her has nothing to do with your son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, I don't know if it was over school clothes or whatever the situation is, but I've seen a lot of guys, like celebrities, their child's mother be blasting them over not buying their kids school clothes.
And the guys on child support.
But the guys on child support.
It's not you're not dating a regular guy. This is a child that you got on, guy that you got on child support. Mm-hmm. That's famous.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you getting money for the child.
Right.
And then you're not mad at that he's not seeing the kid. You're mad that he's not giving you more
the money.
Yeah.
Right. So this is my thing. As a father or as a parent or in general, like, do you guys feel like he is responsible for providing his kid with school clothes, even though he is paying child support?
Right.
Like, I feel like, I can see if the mother's like, hey, I really don't got it. Could you meet me halfway?
If you got me on $30,000 a month.
We don't know if he's paying $30,000 a month.
Because he got more.
Yeah, he has multiple kids, so he's not really paying.
But I'm pretty sure it's up there.
It could be. I don't really know what the amount is, but what I'm saying is I can see if a mother, because I seen another lady, her dude is a celebrity. I can't remember his name, but she started a GoFundMe for school clothes and she's asking for $2,000. But my thing is, if he's paying child support, is he really obligated to help you if he can't do it? Like, I can see if you reached out to him and was like, yo, I don't got it. Could you give me a few dollars? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the situation is. But for
they already doing their job. They're taking out my check. My overtime I'm not getting my overtime pay.
All right.
Hey, so.
Yeah, I think it's a super crazy situation.
It's about time to switch the narrative too.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to put some bitches on child support.
Oh my God.
They got another thing coming.
Are you?
Another thing.
So who are you putting on child support?
I ain't going to give them the heads up.
Oh, okay. You want to just have the letters into the mail?
Bitches.
But fathers are taking custody of their kids now, and mothers are paying child support.
Because there is some deadbeat moms, even though they got the custody, but they still
they don't do for their child. And then there's some mothers that do the like favoritism shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they do more for one child than the other child.
Today ain't Sunday, but preach.
And because, they have a different dad and they're with that dad and not with the other dad. And
they hate that dad.
Yeah. And they blame it on the kids.
You look like your dad. So, yeah.
it's a fucked up situation and it shouldn't be like that. But I don't know. Let me get into the topic. Stop buying those lace fronts and nails. Tanika said, LOL. But on some serious stuff, kids cost more than what child support provides at times. And I agree with that. I do agree that it does cost a bit more. But again, instead of putting people on blast on social media, have that conversation with the child's father, because we know about it. We're being nosy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're being nosy, but I feel like you should still have that conversation, or the court if you need to up it. But at that point in time, if you know that these kids are going back to school, make sure you have the money to provide for your kid, even if the father's not able to do it. Like, I feel like, yeah, fathers should take responsibilities, but as a mother, you're supposed to always make sure your household is held down. That's how I feel, because my mom always made sure that we were straight, no matter what, no matter if my father wasn't helping, or, well, my father passed away, but he still helped after death. But my siblings and stuff like that. Yeah, my mother always made sure that she held us down, and I just feel like us as women, we always have a lot on our plate, but you can't rely on no man, especially if he's always giving you shit. And that goes for single fathers as well. Right. Same thing. Peace says she belongs to the streets. Something's wrong with you. So jumping into kids. So I don't know if you guys jumping into kids. I don't know if you guys watch Love and Hip Hop, but a lot of stuff's been going on with Mendeecees and Yandy and their adopted daughter. So Mendeecees went on social media. He did like a 10-minute video clip just talking about Infinity and how they did try to support her and things like that. And then in the video, he also said that that he offered to get her a place and pay rent for a few months, but they're trying to get her to be on her own and become an adult.
How old is she?
Y'all know how old she is? She's like 18. But they had like a big thing between them, because I guess she felt like they was abandoning her, and she said that she was gonna write a tell-all book, and back and forth stuff like that. She was pretty much having a temper tantrum, but the things that she said really hurt them and kind of made them feel uncomfortable, because you want to come back into the household, but you're telling people you're gonna do a tell-all book on us. Like, we don't want you back in here.
Yeah, you
right.
Gotta go.
So with a situation like that, I feel like she's an adult, and also she was dating an older man, and she wasn't supposed to be dating. The dude was way older than her. She was still under 18, and Yandy told her, I guess, to stop dating him. She still wanted to go behind Yandy's back and see him, but it's like, you don't want to. You adopted her. You're trying to lead her the right way and get her life together, but yet you keep turning and going down these crazy ass paths, and you still want me to stick beside you. Right. That shit's crazy.
And they're like, I want to help you. I'm going to help you, but not as much as you think I'm going to help you.
Hey, Hannah. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like, once she got a little bit taste of that limelight with being on Love and Hip Hop, and, with Yandy probably splurging on her, and, she's like, oh, well, she feels like she's abandoned. But how are you, if they're trying to help you become an adult and be on your own, and they're going to help you with rent, like, why do you feel like they're abandoning you because you're not going to have access to the money and the things that they were providing for you before? You know what I'm saying? I feel like at 18, sometimes we're not ready to move out on our own.
I don't think 18, especially for a female, I hate to say that because they put men in a different category. Men are supposed to be men at 15 or whatever.
Well, no, I don't think that at all.
We get kicked out the house quicker than y'all.
Huh?
We get kicked out the house quicker than y'all.
No. My brothers were still in the house for a long time, and I left at 18. I was like, peace.
You left at 18?
Hell yeah.
Fast ass. I know fast ass when I see one.
I flew.
Phil was outside in that Cadillac.
Nope. I spreaded my wings and I was out, yo. All right. So when do you guys think it's a good time to leave the household? Like, when do you guys think? When do you think is a good time to leave the household?
Whenever they're ready.
I would agree with that, because
I feel like a lot of Black African Americans, they put so much pressure on their kids. They don't. You're not setting them up for anything. Yep. You're just saying, go ahead, be an adult. It's your time. I did what I had to do for 18 years. It's your time.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to set them up so they can be able to, so they can never have to come to you like that unless it's an emergency, unless it's, you know what I mean? They, like my kid don't come to me unless it's something serious because I set them up like that. You don't just, like at the black household, they always quick to, as soon as you get to 18.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, because you know what I feel like, sometimes we're not ready for the world, especially the world that we're living in right now.
And they putting all this, all right, let me not say that. I'm gonna get canceled.
Tanika is going in a little bit tonight. Let me see what Tanika's talking about. She says she's seen a clip of Yandy and Mendeecees speaking on their adoptive daughter, and it seemed kind of heartless, if you ask me. Emotionally, she's not ready, and that's what she keeps trying to explain to them. Some people have deep emotional scars, and perhaps they should try to get their therapy instead of just tossing her out. I understand that, but to go back to that, Mendeecees is also still dealing with his legal issues, right? He's still on probation and things like that. So I don't know if that that comes into play as well. I'm not really sure, but I do feel like again, sometimes we're not ready to leave the nest, and people want us to leave when it's just
you're not really properly prepared.
Right. Nope. I agree with that.
Because if you look at other cultures and races, they some I'm not gonna say all of them, but they stick together. Like they set you up for the black community. Yeah. For the black household.
But I feel like the reason why in a black household you're not really set up is because we don't have the opportunity that white people has had growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have generational wealth and things like Asians too. They have generational wealth. You got to think about it. Asians come over here and they're able to progress. They're able to get businesses. They're able to do stuff and set their children up. Not all, but most. You get what I'm saying? But we're living in America and black people don't have that same opportunity. So you have to kind of look at it that way as well.
If you think about it, they came over here. We do have the opportunity. We're not taking advantage of it.
Because you so now you sound crazy.
Look,
no, I'm going to explain this to you.
Asians.
Yes.
They will come over here and start a nail salon. So why can't somebody that's African American do it?
Okay, you ready for this?
Then I'm not finished.
No, you're ready?
I'm
okay.
not finished.
Go ahead.
Calm down.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
It is getting spicy. Go ahead.
Because they set their future kids up. They set the kids up. Like, all right, after I'm done with this little nail salon, you take over. Now you're working it while you're 15. You take over. We don't got nothing that's being passed on.
Yes, we don't. But I'm about to tell you why. Right. When Asians come over here, they're able to gain more than what we're able to gain, and we were born here. So when people come over from another country, they have access to free healthcare, they have access to housing, they have access to a lot of different things. They can get loans quicker than us. You know how hard it is for a black business a black person to get a fucking loan, or a black person to get a fucking liquor license, especially in Massachusetts. It's hard for us. So when you talk about people coming over here from another country, they have way more of an advantage than us. Even with going to college, you got to think about they come over here and they get all these different grants, being an immigrant and things like that. They're able to have access to a lot of people. Not saying black people don't, and some black people do take advantage of it when they're going to college, but we are not able to gain the same amount of things that they're able to gain. And that's what I'm saying. So I get it. Asians do stick together. Yes, as black people, we do need to stick together, and we don't stick together when it comes to building.
Like if they was to kick her out, all right, I had a job when I was this, and I was legally able to work, but I was still working. You know what I'm saying? They don't just throw you out. Like we expect when you know the black household, you're 18 now, get your ass out.
Yeah. But it could be that the parent can't really take care of the kid, or you never really know what the situation is. But I do feel like as as black people, we do tend to kick our kids out, or especially if they're not going to college. It's like, well, if you ain't going to college and you ain't trying to work, then you got to get out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like just turning 18 and graduating high school, sometimes you're not ready for the real world because you've been in school trying to graduate and figure out what you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? You're just not ready for it. But yeah, I can talk about that forever, but I'm not.
You left the house at 18.
I left at
18.
I wasn't ready to be in the streets. I was just ready to experience life. Like me, I wasn't scared to jump off the porch. Like a lot of people are scared. Like, no, did I know what I wanted to do? No. Sometimes I feel like I still don't know what the fuck going on.
La, 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 la.
Life is life. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so did you guys see the GoFundMe online where it was the mother and she had 3 kids and she said that, you know, she was about to get evicted and she needed $2,000. She started a GoFundMe. Now I looked at that picture and I was like, them kids don't look shit like her, but they could look like the father. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, those kids don't look shit like her. Come to find out, those 3 kids are not hers. She lied. She's the babysitter. And you know how much money they raised? $200,000. Yes. She needed $2,000. I'm about to start me a GoFundMe.
She a hustler of the year. That was the scammer of the year.
She definitely scammed out on that shit.
Fuck PPP. She is the scammer of the year.
The nigga said fuck PPP.
Fuck PPP.
Yeah.
PPP get a little 20. That's the highest.
Yeah. Oh, they do?
Oh,
well,
you're going to jail.
He said, "Oh, really?
You get more than 20.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail." Like Oprah, you get a car. You get a car.
You get a cell.
Yo, all right. So
$200,000.
$200,000. She ended up raising, and then with the GoFundMe, any type of suspicious activity or fraud, like they will suspend the account, put the funds on hold because you got to go through a lot to get those funds. But I'm willing to go through it. I'm gonna stick beside it, baby, because I'm gonna start me a GoFundMe.
Shit, I got all these nieces and nephews. Use my kids too.
So the exact amount that the GoFundMe page raised was $191,925, and she was only asking for about $1,900. But the kids were ages 5, 6, and 8. I'm not really sure.
She was only asking for $1,900.
She was asking for $1,900
and got $200,000.
She got nearly $200,000. Yeah.
Hustler of the year.
Yeah, and she's 32 years old. Her name is Denisha Kelly. So shout out to Denisha Kelly, Scammer of the Year.
Scammer of the Year.
The award goes to you. Speaking of Kelly, so y'all know R. Kelly, his trial has been delayed for some time due to COVID, and him trying to wiggle his way out of
R. Kelly been trying to get out of jail for him.
So they recently picked his jurors. So he has 7 men and 5 women have been selected in his federal trial. Testimony begins on August 18th. And the trial is expected to last between 6 and 8 weeks. I want to see what comes out in his trial because I know at one point they were saying that he actually had sex with a guy as well, a boy.
A lot of shit going on
so
now. I feel like now they pushing it.
Well, you don't really know.
I wouldn't think a boy.
It could be true.
I wouldn't think a boy.
Well, you never know.
I don't think he's doing all that.
R. Kelly was into a lot of different things, so you really, honestly don't know what the hell's going on. You just got to wait and see. But the trial starts August 18th if you guys want to tune in. I'm not really sure if they're going to it says the public and the media will be unable to watch in person. Damn. Well, due to COVID. So I guess they're going to stream it, of course. Yeah. Hopefully they'll stream it or whatever. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what the fuck goes on. I want to see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the relationship topics. I told you guys I wasn't going to hold y'all for that long, and it's already 10:08. We be going over, and niggas be like, "Y'all supposed to be on for an hour." Like, goddamn, we just want to have a good time.
And we had technical difficulties.
All right, let's jump into it. Dear FY podcast, I need help fixing a situation. I feel like I got played. I went over to my family's house for a birthday dinner and everything was cool until we got home. My girl said she was missing $2,000 out of her purse. I called, I questioned my family and they were pissed off at me for accusing them and said that we're no longer welcome over the house for family events, and that hurt. I ended up giving my girl $2,000 because she needed it for the girls' trip. Fast forward 2 weeks. My girl thought I left for work and she was on FaceTime with her homegirl and they were talking about the $2,000. Come to find out, she lied about the whole situation because she didn't have the money to go. I was actually going to propose to this bitch. Now I don't know how to fix the situation with my family.
What the fuck? So she lied that
She
stole $2,000.
And she lied on his family.
What is she doing with all that cash anyway? What are you doing, bitch, on your spare time?
Tricking. But it's a fuck. First of all, you're saying that you don't know how to fix a situation with your family. Are you still going to be with this bitch?
Let them jump her. She has to go.
You would let them jump her?
I'm like, well, she lied. You had me yelling at my family. I'm pretty sure he was yelling, oh, she ain't. You know what I mean?
And he was hurt by it too. I feel like it's fucked up because if a person is close to their family and you're trying to, I've had females that come in and try to break up relationships with the family.
There you
and
go.
What?
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I've had bitches come in and be petty. You know what I'm saying? But I can be petty too, baby. But anyway, he said P said he got to sleep with her sister. He's a simp. Hold on, sorry.
That's crazy. And he gave her the money to try and protect his family. Like, I don't know who stole it.
Is that you?
Yeah.
In there.
She has to go. Security.
Tara said, laughing my ass off.
We have a live audience today.
Yeah.
And we got security in here.
But anyway, I feel like it's a fucked up situation. I don't feel like he should let his family jump her, but he should tell his family how fucked up she is and he needs to leave her. He talking about he was going to propose to this bitch. Like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, hell nah. Nope.
She did too much.
Yeah.
She probably caused a scene.
Yeah.
Carrying on.
Yeah.
She has to go.
She probably caused a scene at the house, not with him.
Yeah, not with him at the house. Like,
he felt responsible. Like, damn, let me give her the money.
It probably was my cousin Reggie. Reggie do be stealing.
Yeah, Reggie be stealing.
Reggie be stealing.
Mm-hmm. And he probably told her like, oh, watch out, my cousin Reggie be stealing. And she used that shit.
I'm dead. Yeah, that's probably what happened. See, we good.
P Star said, pray for her. He's stupid.
Pray for her.
All right. So did you want to go with yours? Okay, I'll go. All right. So this one is actually spicy and a bit crazy. Dear FY podcast, I caught my mother fucking the next door neighbor. Now, this is a whole married man. I'm so disgusted by what I've seen and also disappointed in my mother. Like, Mom, how could you stoop that low? I heard a bunch of noise upstairs and I thought something was wrong. So I ran to her room and opened the door and she was riding the hell out of this man. She turned around and yelled, close my goddamn door. I left and came back an hour later. And as soon as I walked in the door, she told me to mind my damn business. But how can I? I feel like I'm caught in the middle of it because the man she's fucking is her sister's husband. Lord help. Oh, that sounds like a book. You need to write a book about that girl. Look at Barry's face.
Yeah, another thing coming.
Hey, Sierra. But that's fucked up. Like, I understand why she's disgusted by her mom's actions.
Let her mind your business. Your mama out here getting hers
from her sister's husband.
Hey,
that's fucked up.
She's doing a thing.
Oh, what?
If mama got it like that, then you good. What's wrong with you?
No, you're tripping. Right. That's fucked up.
It ain't me. It ain't the guy. The guy's not in a situation.
The guy is in a situation because that's your sister-in-law. That's nasty. You would do that?
No, I would never.
Okay. But
I'm not into some type of thing.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot.
That's crazy.
Yo, seriously. Oh my God. Let me see what the call. Yep. Damn, bitches ain't shit. Yes. And my thing is, it's like, how do you be around your aunt and your uncle-in-law at this point? Like, what do you say when you go to your aunt's house or when they're together for family and they're neighbors? So she probably thought she was coming over to like fix something, and she was coming to fix it.
He was going to fix something. I heard you got a leaky pipe.
let me fill it up.
A flood in the basement. You know how they talk? Esther and Earl.
Yes. Damn. That's a fucked up situation.
That's crazy.
My name was supposed to be Esther, aka Esther.
Was it for real? Jesus.
No, but I'm not crazy. I'm not with that.
God saved your ass. Look at you. No, you would have been an Esther.
You said my nickname was Esther last episode because of my knee. Shut up.
Hold on. Sidebar. I have to say this.
What?
The fact that you went out with this thing.
What? With my knee brace?
Yeah, the Stone Cold shit.
Okay.
You're proud of it. You're wearing over jeans like it's an outfit.
I don't know if you
had another one because I think you had lime green in your shirt and you had lime green in the knee brace.
Oh, that's another brace.
She trying to match with it?
I have. Okay, this is my thing.
You gotta let the knee brace go. I get it. I get it. You hurt.
I'm gonna say the same thing that I said to you last time. I'm not out here trying to look cute for no goddamn body.
I get it because you're married, but still,
even if I wasn't
Phil wants
married,
to walk around with Stone Cold.
I don't give. My knee hurts. So you want me to be in pain so people can see that my whole outfit is put together without a knee brace?
If someone comes up to you and puts you in a headlock and you're going to be surprised. Why? They think you're wrestling.
That ain't gonna happen. I wish a motherfucker would. Yo, you're a hater, yo.
I told you don't need that knee brace home.
Mr. Austin says he fixed something. All right. Yeah. I don't know. So imagine being in a toxic relationship and you continue to go back to this guy. He didn't.
No, I'm laughing. Go ahead now. I'm laughing because you're really using it. Go ahead.
You wanted me to.
Well, come on. We're going to use your head. Don't talk around us. That's what, hey, if you're in a relationship, do not talk around me. I'm like, yeah, I'm writing this down for the podcast.
This is my thing. If you are in a relationship, yes, do not. This is.
You can open up to me.
My thing is this: to my close friends, I wouldn't do that to my close friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that to them. But
that's fucked up.
They don't know. I'll use different names. They get what? Content. So don't talk around me.
It does make great TV, doesn't it?
Are you okay, boo boo? I'm writing this down.
But to my close friends, no. But I'll pose it as a question if they allow me to do so. You know what I'm saying?
So you have, all right.
If they allow me to do so. Now, with this situation, imagine being in a toxic situation and, the relationship is so toxic, he's abusive and, you buy things for him and take him on.
You might as well say he's albino.
What? I just don't understand. How do you deal with getting out of such a toxic relationship where, there may or may not be kids involved? You guys may live together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you adjust from that?
And it's crazy because say if like you telling it's a woman and you telling your brothers, oh, come beat him up. Mm-hmm. And now we go beat him up and you cool back with him. Now we looking stupid at the cookout. Right. The family get together.
A lot. You know what's crazy?
We just beat this nigga up, and you brought him to the cookout. Right. And now we gotta. What are we doing?
Right.
Beat him up again. Right. What are we doing?
But it's crazy because I see a lot of females do that. They'll be like, "Oh, this nigga hit me. Get over here." And you and your brothers come over and y'all fuck this nigga up. And then they're back together. Oh, he said sorry. Bitch, you got a black eye.
You done wasted my time.
You're right.
I done flew over here. I done pistol whipped him.
But I feel like you have to be careful getting into your siblings' relationships. Especially when it's your sister and she may have kids with somebody and she's like, oh, come and beat him up. You go beat him up. And then she's back together. And sometimes people hide their relationship. They won't let you know they're back together. They be hiding. They be like, oh, well, you know, we're okay. We're cordial. And they still fucking.
Yeah, because I remember when I was going through stuff and I used to tell my sister, beat this bitch ass. Mm-hmm. She's like, let's talk this out, guys. Because I was back next day, but I'm like, you should have beat up that day.
Oh, my God.
So I was in that position.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm always in some shit. But
you are always in some shit.
Let's calm down.
But you are.
Because you've been married for 5, 15, 20 years. Let's calm down.
Shout out to me.
Yeah. See, you didn't even talk about that.
Well, we got to late start.
Anniversary. We could have toasted that.
Anniversary. Oh, let's toast
start to celebrate her.
Shut the fuck up. I'll beat your ass.
7th year.
Let's toast.
Ain't nothing in here.
It doesn't matter.
I got us. See? Hold on, guys.
What's in there?
Water.
Oh, I don't want that. You was drinking out of it. You be eating ass, so. Oh, I forgot we was back on the podcast.
I eat ass one time.
They say you be looking like I ate the ass face, Kevin Hart.
Well, toast your anniversary is me. Hey. This is liquor.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Fake ass toast.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to you.
But yeah, shout out to us. It's been 7 years, and
7 years married.
7 years married.
This ain't no new nigga.
But we've been together forever. Mm-hmm. Yo, like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right, this is still relationship related, but being in a relationship for so long, even like prior to marriage,
because I'm not in that. Mm-hmm. So how does one just keep it together? A mold. Because you was molded in the beginning. Let's calm down. Y'all getting a little loose right here. Like how do y'all stay together?
How do you keep a solid relationship? Yeah.
If I want to say, I don't want to go with solid, so I'm gonna say molded.
Okay. All right. It's still the same thing as solid.
No, because you still can mold into something else.
Okay.
This person, like I've known you for 15 years. Now you're doing this new. It could. That's why I say mold.
Okay.
Look at me.
How do you keep a solid relationship? Anyway, one, like Shatira said, keeping people out of your business. I think that is Tara said, keeping people out of your business. Sometimes you can tell people certain things.
Yeah, sometimes you need
another voice
or another. So, am I tripping?
Right.
No, you tripping today. All right, let me go back and say, yeah.
So you know how it is when they be like, oh, you can't tell your parents everything, mm-hmm. blah, blah, blah. They judge and stuff like that. And even with your friends, you tell your friends like, girl, he did this. And then your friends but be high and be like, oh, hi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that fake high. Like, damn, you told her we had a fight the other day. Damn.
So you have that. But the good thing with my mom, like, Phil has been around for so many years, and she doesn't. You know what? Speaking of that, I have a little beef because when I tell her something, it's always, well, what did you do? Now that I'm thinking about it, so I don't want to use her as an example.
I'm agree with Mom on this. I'm agree with Mom with this because that's what I do. I don't like to. I know you gonna come to me with the shit.
Yeah.
What did you do to make him act like that? Because Phil don't act like that.
Okay, now you're saying.
If he put you in the washing machine and he turned it on, he don't act like that. You know what I'm saying?
So I called him to put me in the washing machine.
Because Phil don't act like the Phil's
whatever.
A good guy.
Whatever. Y'all are full of shit. I don't feel like that, but one thing is definitely
feisty.
I'm very feisty. One. You know what it is? I think like people be upset because I'm so outspoken and I don't bite my tongue. Why would I?
Sometimes you need to bite it.
Why? Because it's gonna hurt if I bite it. I gotta let it out.
When them bitches jump you,
you better come running.
I'll be like this.
You're not gonna let them jump you. You better be out there swinging.
I'm like this. Look.
Whatever.
I'm like, fight back.
Bitch, get up.
You strong. Where's your gun? Told you not to wear the knee brace.
Whatever. But I feel like
I'm knocking some bitches out. I'm quick to hit a bitch if they jump my peoples. Mm-hmm. It don't have to. Girls, I'll knock you clean out.
Well. Lucy's looking like, what?
No, they jumping my cousin. Shit. My sister.
But my thing is this: I don't feel like you have to knock them out. You can break up the fight.
Knock them bitches out.
If they're jumping you, you have to knock a few to get to you.
True.
Because it's too much going on.
So a few of them have to take some for the team.
Yes.
Yeah. Knock them bitches out then.
I'm not a woman beater. Yeah, but I'll be the woman.
But no, like you definitely have to be careful on letting people in your business and just like certain shit. Like, you have to protect your energy too, as far as your marriage. Sometimes people be low-key envious of what you have,
and they want that,
and they want to come.
They might try to swindle your man, like,
yeah,
hey, you know.
Or they come with, oh girl, I seen this or heard this, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like, if you're not sending me no pictures and no audio, I need to see visuals.
Congratulations to
y'all.
Or
if it's not from like a reliable source, like if you came to me, Lucy, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are reliable sources. But anybody else that I don't fuck with is kind of like,
No. Yeah. Well, congratulations to y'all.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
I love a strong black couple.
Do you feel like you're gonna get married anytime soon?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get married.
Oh my God, yo. All right, so this is a social media topic real quick. So I seen something on I forgot what page I seen it, but I guess Shade Room found it and they reposted it. So this girl wrote in and said that her ex-husband called her, cussed her out because she let her new husband use her son's brand new BMW, I think, that he purchased for him for his birthday. Right. And she told her new husband to take the car because the car that they shared, she needed to use it. So he dropped the son off in the new car, and
wow.
And she basically, I don't know what she said she had to do, but she overslept and she wasn't able to pick up her son from practice. So the son called the mom, she didn't answer. Then he called his father, and his father called and cussed her out because it's like, I bought my son a car because I didn't want him getting on the bus. So a lot of people were saying that the father was tripping, but a lot of people are saying that, well, why couldn't the mother use the son's car? Why would she let the new husband use the son's car?
I bought my son a car. Why you joyriding in it?
Right.
And he ain't got nobody to pick him up. You damn right. I'm fucking tripping.
Yeah. So the new husband had to go to work. But I feel like, wait, what'd she say, Lucy? You disagree? Okay. So, and a lot of people was disagreeing.
You disagree with the dad, not the stepfather.
And now probably it. Mm-hmm. You have to listen, that's a household. Yeah.
That don't come with the household.
Yep.
The household, the father that purchased the car has no idea what goes on. The mother's entitled to fall asleep and not wake up.
Right.
The car I bought my son does not come with that household that y'all got going on over there.
All right. So let me just say this for the podcast. So Lucy's here. She's basically saying that, what goes on in the household is usually shared. Now, the father, I'm pretty sure, the new husband, I'm pretty sure has been providing for the son. You get what I'm saying? They're in a household. So if the son has been being taken care of, yes, his father's on the outside and I'm pretty sure his father's taking care of him too, but you also have another man living in the household. So I'm pretty sure that he's been dropping the son off to practice when he can, picking him up, you letting him use a car, whatever the situation is. So her thing is, the father shouldn't be upset about it. Yes, the mother should have answered her phone, but as far as the new husband using a car, again, like we're all in a household and he takes care of the kid.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
That is what he's supposed to be doing. If you knew that woman had a kid before that comes with it. You gotta step in. You gotta do them because I don't live with the kid. Mm-hmm. But if I buy my kid, that's like if you buy him a PlayStation and you be like, you're like talking to your son. Damn, you never playing your PlayStation. And you're like, oh, because my stepfather always on it. He's always playing my game.
He bought his son a PlayStation
I bought him that. Whatever you doing that I can't do, that comes with it because you're in that household with the mom.
Right.
You do the little stuff. But my son is stranded. My son is stranded. His mom, she is sleep. Oversleep happens. His mom overslept. And he can't get hold of his thing. That's the whole point of me buying him that.
Right.
I bought him that PlayStation because he don't act up when he got that PlayStation. I bought him that. I bought that.
Right.
Fuck the house. That come with y'all. I can't control what's going on, what y'all got going on.
So Cuz said he pays the car insurance and he paid for the car. That nigga shouldn't touch it. That's what Mr. Austin said. Calvin said, why the new nigga ain't got no damn car? So I'm guessing so he shares a car with his wife. Look, we don't really know exactly.
No.
They do.
All right, y'all shared it. That's yours between y'all. Y'all got that argument going on.
So I get both situations. I get where Lucy's coming from, and I also get where people in the chat and where Perry's coming from as well. But
You'll be heated if you bought your kid or whoever something
a car,
and they're not able to use it for that reason.
Yeah.
That's. But they're not able to use it for that reason. I have no control of something I bought.
You can't. Once you give
It's not in the house. That's outside. Car don't park in the house.
You have to get over it.
That's true. I agree. I mean, being in a household, sometimes things happen. Excuse me. Yeah, burps. Sometimes things happen, and he needed the car. What the fuck is that? A fly?
I don't see anything.
Oh, he needed a.
She had edible.
He needed the car, and I don't know. Listen, that's her situation. She need to figure it out.
It's nothing wrong with him using the car,
Mm-hmm.
but he's saying that he can't get home when he needs to get home.
That's the mother's fault. That's the mother's not being able. She fell asleep. I fell asleep today. This is why we had it. It's similar to my.
She probably got narcolepsy. She probably has narcolepsy. He's like, I'm gonna get you your own car because your mama always falling asleep.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really know. I mean, it's a fucked up situation. All right. So another social media topic before I read the next relationship topic. It says my boyfriend makes 80 to 85K a year. I'm literally flat broke from not being able to work for a month before I got this job. We live together. This man will not loan me money for groceries without promising me to pay him back 5 times. Like, why am I alone in this situation? Where is the team? First of all, you're alone in that situation because you want to be alone in that situation.
What the fuck?
Why would you even be with somebody?
Right. You talking about you gonna pay me back?
You gotta pay me back. Now, in a situation with me, like I always be like, oh, let me get something back.
I hear you say that. I'm like, I don't know what they got going on.
I never pay back.
But I always think you're paying back because you're the wife. You may suck a little dick.
Well, just because you eat ass, you may lick a little ass.
You may lick a little ass.
No, I don't lick no ass.
I'm gonna go there with you.
Yeah.
Start eat ass.
No. What the fuck? No, nigga, you eat ass. It in. You've been holding it ass because you got drunk that night on the podcast and you told everybody you eat ass.
I ate ass
and
one
we ain't
time.
never gonna let that go.
You think it was a 10-piece? It was one time.
It was a 5-piece then. Go
Start
ahead.
Eat ass.
No, the fuck I don't. I would never eat a grown man's ass. Not. The fuck?
Got him up there tooting the booty.
Let me find out if somebody's eating your ass. How you know how it goes? You don't eat ass?
Ain't no ass over here. You getting shot.
Perry got his leg up like this. Yeah, you eat ass.
Oh, you know how it goes. See, I told you eating ass.
Whatever. Yep, I know it. I can tell that you be getting your ass eat by the way you walk. By the way you walk, I can tell.
I don't know if you're talking to.
I'm talking to you.
You ain't talking to me.
When you walked in here with them little ass shorts on,
I walk stern.
you know why your knees?
You know why you got that knee brace on? Because you bending down eating ass. I didn't want to tell it. Everybody, she keep talking about this copper tunnel. No. Yeah, she going to somebody's tunnel, all right.
No, you know why your back was hurting the other day? Because you was bending down eating ass.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
Cut.
Yep. Nope. Don't get mad at me out here eating ass.
It's all right.
It was a 5-piece. Anyway, where was that?
It was a 1 piece. 1 piece.
I'm gonna find out how many times it was. Anyway, jumping back into the situation. I forgot.
After eating ass.
After you ate ass.
It's all right. I've been trying to tell the people.
Nope. Perry, it's okay if you eat ass. Like, I get it.
All right. I have 1 counter.
All right. Well,
maybe 2.
See what I'm saying? It was a few times.
Nah, that's not my thing.
What, eating ass? Mm-hmm. Well, you said you tried. You said it wasn't. It wasn't
like how I thought it was gonna be.
What did you plan on?
That was gonna be a lot of doodles. All right, let's go. Next subject.
All right. Perry said next subject. All right. How do you, in a relationship, what are some things you can do to surprise your girl to make her feel loved and vice versa?
To make her feel loved?
Mm-hmm. Because, sometimes it's you can tell a person that you love them, but showing a person, like, how do you show a person that you love them?
I already told you that. That's the type of stuff I like to do.
Oh, yeah. You're very romantical.
Yeah, I'm romantical. Romantica.
Very romantical. Let me read this last letter. Hold on. I know I forgot something. All right. Dear FY Podcast, why do people feel like we have to compete when we're in the same business? And it says, Star, I know that you have had other podcasters on your show, but do you feel like you're competing with them? I have a friend who low-key always compete with me, no matter what it is. People keep telling me that she's not my friend, but I don't really see it. To be honest with you, I don't know. I feel like when people are in the same type of industry of business, like for instance, if somebody, does lace fronts, everybody is doing lace fronts.
We spoke about this not too long ago. We spoke about like how podcast is really, because every podcast is different.
Every podcast is different.
There's no really, it shouldn't be no beef.
Right.
Like, well, we thought there was no beef, but she said it is.
Well, she's not in, she never stated beef, what her business was, but she was just basically, I guess, using me as an example, like, oh, well, you've had other podcasters on the show.
I think that's dope.
I think it's
I'd
dope
be happy
too.
to go to this podcast and have somebody else on. And,
right.
You know what I mean? It makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
Podcast is their own level. Podcast,
right.
I think it's dope.
I feel like definitely every podcast is different.
So for someone to feel like you're hating or they hating on you, that's crazy.
Right. So when it comes to certain businesses, I do feel like people tend to be in competition with other people who are in that same field. Mm-hmm. So again, whether you're doing hair or nails or even podcasting or selling shirts, like, oh, I do shirts or I sell shirts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people sell graphic shirts and have their own clothing line and things like that. And sometimes I feel like people feel like they can't support other people because they're in competition. And I feel like it's not a competition because there's so much money to be made for everybody. Everybody's content is different. Like there's so many different lanes and different, just like, okay, for instance, let's go to podcasting. Like the people that I had on the podcast, I rock with them. Like they rock with me, I rock with them. Like I'm not in competition because you know why? They're like, we have our own group of people who listen to us. Mm-hmm. And then we may have some of the same people who listen to us. And that's great because if I can bring you on the show and that gives you more of an audience, you can bring me on your show and that gives me more of an audience. That's a good thing. It's all about networking. And I feel like with, especially like Black people, like it's all about networking. You have to learn how to network and use your resources with different people, no matter if y'all are doing the same thing or not. You know what I'm saying?
Like this quarantine taught me. I see like a lot of women been doing nails. Mm-hmm. They learned how to do nails. Now everybody's doing it, eyebrows, nails, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they feel like they're in competition with each other.
And
instead
it's crazy.
of like, yo, girl, what you like? It can be somebody that you know, like, oh, let's do a little shop. Let's open up a shop. This is why I'm going to with the Asians and how they do business and like other cultures. Black people got to come like this. We got to be like this.
Yeah.
Instead of saying like, yo, I see that she's a hustler. She's about her money. And I got half. Like, yo, chick, let's go half on this or whatever.
And a lot of people don't do that. It's crazy, but it's true. A lot of people don't do that.
If you really about your bag, you ain't got no time to be hating on the next person. You should be trying to spin your bag.
Yep. Nope, I agree 100%. But again, if there is Black girls out here that are doing nails, why not open up a shop and have
a little shop? We don't got to be big.
It don't got to be big. Y'all can do pop-up shops.
You start off small. Yeah, pop-up shops. You start off small and then do that. Then somebody else might see your hustle and you might get somebody invest in you. Like, yo, I got this building right here. You do this, and I mean, mimosas carrying on.
Well, I agree. So before we get out of here, the last thing is, what do you feel? Hold on. Is love enough to hold a relationship together, or do you think finances is the major thing that holds a relationship together?
Yeah, that's tough. Because finances could break up a relationship.
Even if you love that person.
Right. It could really break up a relationship.
Yeah.
Because somebody could be tired, like, damn, I know you are an entrepreneur. I know you're trying to get on your feet, but then you got to have somebody that's like really like, I believe in you. I'm strong with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But even though if you're an entrepreneur and you're really trying to do something, I feel like that would not hinder your relationship.
No,
I feel like
some women can't handle that. They'll leave you and then your business skyrocket and now look.
But you know
you
what?
Didn't give me enough time.
You know what those women are called? Those are the women that are on social media and paying attention to Love and Hip Hop and paying attention to all these reality shows, and they think that their life is supposed to be lived out how celebrities live. You don't have celebrity money.
That's why at the end of the day, you should respect a woman who's going to accept you for who you are.
Yeah.
Because that's hard to come by.
Nowadays,
to my niggas, that's hard to come by.
Yo, nowadays,
if you got a woman who accepts you for who you are, whether you got it, when it get rough, it's hard.
It is hard to come by.
Now they feeding into that social media shit like, oh, this nigga can't. A nigga needs to buy me a Birkin.
He can't buy me a bag. Like, bitch, you can't even buy your own Birkin.
You want a bag? I'll get you a Stop and Shop bag.
I'll make you a Birkin. But now it'd be like that. I just feel like we live in a world, a society where, you know, if you can't front for social media, like you have to, it's like you got to tell people what you got in order for you to, I don't know, seem like you got it.
To be solidified and you're still here. Yeah. You're here with us. You're solidified.
Yeah.
And I want before we get here too, I want to speak on like the begging of the women. Some women, I never seen this in my life. Cash App, do this. Like it's a lot of begging. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
But I blame that on the guys. And just like, all right, before we get out of here, I blame that on the guys as far as like women having their money Cash App things. And I also blame a lot of this plastic surgery on the guys as well, because I'll say this. But when the plastic surgery came out, that's all niggas was liking. And, oh, you know, she got a BBL. She got this. She got her boobs done. But now, let's fast forward.
I never liked that.
Now guys are on. So the same guys who was talking about plastic surgery this, plastic surgery that, now they're like, oh, I like a natural woman. Well, what like, and I blame social media because these young girls
getting out of hand, like all the everything. Like,
these young girls got their shit twisted, and it's nothing against the plastic surgery and things like that. But I think that if you're gonna do it for you and not for you wanting to post it on social media to let niggas know now. Oh yeah, I gotta ask.
Sometimes they don't even need it.
Yeah. A lot of the times they don't need it.
You look good right now. I like that.
Yeah.
And they still, whatever's comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yep.
But all right, we're gonna get out of here. I know that we ran over. I appreciate you guys rocking out with us.
Love y'all.
It was a crazy.
Y'all are real ones for tuning in.
Yeah, y'all are real ones for tuning
late.
in an hour late. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already subscribed. We will be back next week. I got to figure out what the fuck happened, and it's probably gonna be over the weekend because it ain't gonna be tonight. But we will see you guys next week, and you can follow us on Instagram FY Podcast. My Instagram is Starzy STARZZEE.
And my Instagram is PRICEY_.
All right. See, I couldn't even bring the computer because I had to switch the whole shit around.
I like it like this.
Okay,
I
well,
get to see me.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right, let me end the show. All right, y'all. We out.
Y'all.